Good afternoon, Chair.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, last afternoon.
True. Okay, so we're going to look at the procedure for developing the reports, what's expectations, student expectations, and teacher expectations. And I've scheduled the reports to come out at 1 o'clock, so I'll let you know, and then you can check them. In the meantime, we're going to look at this brief explanation of how things are calculated. Okay. I also will be sending you some extra information about August and September and what to expect. Okay, so we're looking at the 4 skills: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. And all the activities and assessments are based on these 4 skills. Sometimes you're doing more than one during the week. Sometimes we're focusing on one. And the assessments are also focused on what's called real-world tasks. So all of the activities and assessments are based on things that you would actually do in your life. For example, listening tasks would be listening to a podcast or a YouTube video or a news report about information. Speaking would be practicing speaking, asking questions about something, introducing someone else. Things that involve normal activities you would do in your life. Reading would be reading a flyer for information, reading a website, and finding specific information on the website. And writing would be writing an email. You notice in your assessment tasks, it's mostly what you did: write an email to a friend, to an employer, to a family member, giving information. So at your level, you were expected to structure the email as like a real email, and understanding about creating a subject line, about having an appropriate greeting, writing information in a logical order, and then having a closing. So that's all part of the writing. And of course, grammar is involved, especially with speaking and writing. So your assessment tasks would be based on these real-world tasks. And the whole idea of the PBLA is to familiarize yourself with the expectations that would happen when you go to work in Canada, or you have to ask for a service in a store, or deal with things on a website. So these are the expectations. So you're practicing what's the appropriate responses and what language you need to use and the level of politeness. You don't need all that part. Okay. So for some of you, you received your benchmarks from the assessment center. So here things are a little different than if you came from another teacher and now I am giving you your new marks. So if you came from the assessment center, when you look at your report, you will see next to your marks, AS. And that AS means that it's a placement test, which is different from the kind of tests that you do in this class. So The assessor at the assessment center did some tests, gave you the marks, and then from those marks, you were placed in a class. But it's up to the teacher to confirm that those are accurate marks. And they're confirmed the same way other students receive benchmarks by completing the assessment test, but you only need 3 successful assessment tasks in each skill to say that the level is confirmed, not changed, just confirmed. If it's not confirmed, then you're going to see on your report, I/E means insufficient evidence. So some of you might come into class late, so you wouldn't have enough evidence to confirm your benchmarks. You'd have to wait till the next term and for that teacher to confirm it. So these benchmarks come from the assessment center. This student has listening 4, speaking 4, reading 2, and writing 2. And these are completed benchmarks. So this is where confusion will happen. When you look on your reports, all those benchmarks are completed. So they will look lower than what your actually in progress benchmarks are. They're supposed to. And you're placed at a level that's one above your completed benchmarks levels. So here, this student has completed 4 in listening and speaking, completed 2 in reading and writing. Now they've placed her in the in progress marks, which are higher, and a 3-4 class, which would be okay. Really, she should be in a 3, but because it's based on 3 completed benchmarks, and then that would be her level. So if she had listening, speaking, and reading at CLB 4 completed, writing at 2, she would be placed in a level 4 class in progress. So you have to be careful about that. Just because you're receiving a report doesn't mean that you're going up one level. So how do you determine what's your level? You look at whatever the levels are on your report, and it will tell you the ones that are previous and then the ones that are new. So here, 3.3.4.3 is the completed finished levels for the student. And because they have 3 completed in 3 of the skills, then they're going to level 4, even though they're reading is at 4. So they would not be placed in a higher level class like at 5. They would be placed on their in progress levels from the completed benchmarks. So they have 3 completed benchmarks at 3. That means they're in progress at 4, and the reading is a bit higher. So it's always 3 of the skills. That determines where you're placed. So the progress reports, as you know, some of you who are here since last year know that they come out twice a year. In January, some of you receive progress reports for the term 1, which is fall and winter, and this is the winter spring term and the end of the academic year. So in June, you receive progress reports from all the work that you've done for this term. So you did, if you were here from September to January, you carry forward your assessments, but you also had an opportunity to do more assessments to try to get some successful assessments to increase your benchmarks. If you started in late January, then you would have to accumulate enough, not only successful assessments, but also things like participation, attendance, all those would be calculated and incorporated into your marks of whether you increase the level. Summer, this is not, we never put out reports in the summer. This is probably the last year for summer classes. You're not eligible to take summer classes, only brand new students take them. And next year, there probably won't be a summer program because the funding has been reduced. So remember that this is based on the government requirements for the portfolio-based language assessment. That's why you get a a binder, but when you were in face-to-face class, it was actual physical binder, PBLA binder, language companion, and you have one in your Google Classroom. All the work that's in Google Classroom will be part of that portfolio system. If you need to save anything and you think you should put it on your personal drive, you should go ahead and do it by tomorrow because Google Classroom will be closed. And you might want to take that binder and put it in your personal drive in case you would like to look at it over the summer. It does have some valuable information, especially if you're starting to go through the citizenship process. We don't need to see all this. You already know this. Okay, so we give out these reports in January and June. One is a progress report, and the other is a conference summary. Don't confuse them. So for the conference summary, it is just stating what your benchmarks are. Obviously, you're only getting the same benchmarks because you have not completed the requirements to move any of those benchmarks from any of those skills to a higher level. So you would receive something called a conference summary, and it would just state your benchmarks. But there was always comments that I put comments in. You should read them to see what you should focus on for next term. And there are many reasons why you receive a conference summary. Perhaps you came from the assessment center, didn't have enough time or successful assessments to confirm your assessment level placement benchmarks, or you came from another teacher, maybe you missed a lot of classes, missed a lot of assessments, you started late like in April, so you wouldn't, if you didn't have any assessments from the previous teacher to carry forward to this term, then you wouldn't have enough assessments, or I would not have time to really observe your performance. So you would just get a confirmation of your benchmarks. And once you see the conference summary, there's no change in level. So you move to a new level when you have 75% on each assessment. You do need a lot of assessments to move ahead, but you also move ahead when you have enough participation and you're showing that you understand what's going on in the classroom. And it can take a lot of time. You can't compare what happens to you and what happens to other students in the classroom. You may be listening to your classmate and they're speaking really well. And you think, oh, they're going to get a higher mark, but maybe they don't. Maybe you share the information and they don't, because there's things about their speaking that I've assessed that have not been successful. So you think, oh, they should get a higher mark, or I'm better with them, I should get a higher mark. It doesn't work that way. It works on your performance. And if you're able to get those 75% of the mark on your assessments, if you're able to show in class that you understand the material, if you attend, that's at 80% attendance, if you're participating, both in the main room and the breakout room. That's why in the main room, I always advise you to speak because I'm making notes. And it's very important to do that part of the class, not to be quiet and wait till the breakout room, because I can't be in every breakout room at the same time, so I may miss some of the things you say. So you have the opportunity in the main room to contribute. So this is just what I discussed. How do you change level? The class observation, that's me writing notes, looking at what you're doing in the breakout room and the main room. And this is also, if you're sending me emails written in your own words about anything about your absence, about changing your presentation topic, about negotiating a new presentation date, telling me about an emergency, whatever it is, requesting letters and giving reasons for it. These are all examples of things that you're doing outside the classroom that show that you have an understanding of your level and the language at that level. And I can give you an observation, like a check mark that says, okay, you can write an email about something, telling me about something, and it's acceptable at this level. So when you send me the emails, I keep a record of them, and I see what you're saying in the email. If you're using AI or whatever to write them, well, that doesn't really help me. It doesn't really show that you understand how to write an email. So you should write your own emails. And it does count as an observation task. Good participation. So doing the classwork, you're given an hour after class to do that homework and to participate in class in the main room, especially. So you're answering questions, you're asking questions, you're discussing ideas, especially at this level. You're not really required to discuss ideas at a level 2 or 3, but at a level 6, yes. That's a major part of your language development and improvement, is that you can take an idea and discuss it with some details and give your opinion. Attendance, 80%. So are you arriving on time, staying for the whole class, part of it is turning in homework, or are you coming late, leaving early? So attendance is important. And do you have enough assessments? So you require quite a high number of assessments. And like I said, they have to be over 75%. Some, if I feel that it's an easier assessment, I'll even raise it to 80%. And then you would have to achieve 80% on the assessment. So when I look at the number of assessments and then I look at observation tasks and attendance, and I use that, so you might be short, say on an assessment, you don't have the required number, but you have some observation tasks and you're attending, then it's up to me to say, okay, yes, they can move ahead one level in that skill. I think this is the last one. Okay, so okay, so here's an example of a progress report that this student had completed benchmark 2 in January and was placed in a level 3 class, remember, one ahead in progress. And then when it comes to June, their listening increased to 3, their speaking remained at 2, their reading increased to 3, and their writing increased to 3. So now they've gone up one level in listening, reading, and writing. And because of that, they are now placed in a level 4. Why? Even though their speaking is at 2, because they have 3 skills that have improved. And so they are moved ahead to the level 4, and then they can work on their speaking a bit more in the level 4. It would be more difficult, but they would have the opportunity to work on that speaking and get some assessments at that level. Now, I look at speaking and writing as to be the more important skills. You do need the others support speaking and writing. So if this were changed and you had, a student had writing at 2, then I would not put them in the next level, because the speaking and writing are really important. So if the lower level was at 2, I would say no, they should remain for one more term to get more assessments at completed 3, so they can be more comfortable in a level 4 class. So here you have 3 skills increased, therefore you go to the next level. That's why you have to be careful with progress reports. Just because you see progress report doesn't mean you go to the next level. wonder if there's another example here. For example, in this one, the student is working in progress at 4444. If they've completed those levels in all the skills, they would go into a level 5 class. Okay. So this is another example where the students started out in January. Their progress report was listening 4, speaking 4, reading 4, writing 4, completed. They're placed in a level 5 class because all the skills are completed 4, and then they go to the next level. But what happens in June? They've been there since late January up to June. And this is always a difficult term because there's so many holidays. There's March break, there's Easter, there's Victoria Day. And then if your attendance is poor for whatever reason, you might miss assessments. So here they managed to get their listening and speaking higher. That's a completed benchmark. So they had enough assessments and observation tasks, and their attendance was good enough that they completed those skills, the assessment for those skills at a level 5. So that would mean that they're working on 6 in listening and speaking. But you see, the class that's selected for them is a 5. Why? Because their reading and writing still need work. And they don't have enough assessments at level 5 completed in order to move them to the next level. So they've improved in the listening and speaking. That's great. Now they need more time to do the reading and writing. This is quite common because writing takes a longer time to improve. So they stay at level 5, but the teacher can see, well, their listening and speaking is really good, so they need to focus more on reading and writing. And the more focus they put on their reading and writing, then they can get one of those skills up to 5. I would say writing should be focused on, and then they can move to a level 6 class. That's why I said, be careful with your benchmarks. If you see something, or you would see something, for example, listening 6, speaking 6, reading 5, writing 5, and your listening and speaking has increased to 6, you think, great, I'm a 7. Well, you're not. You're just listening and speaking is at 7, but your reading and writing is at 6. So you need to stay in level 6 until one of those improves. Are there any questions about that? Sarah.
Yes, about this level. For example,
Sorry. My eyes are not good. Yeah, go ahead, Saba.
All right. You remember you gave us to choose if we want to do another course? Mm-hmm. Also, so if we don't have the level complete, do they keep us in the same class, or do they still give us if there is an opportunity to go to the other courses?
Yeah, the other courses you would have to, especially to get set, like the LBS ones, you have to have the levels that are required. So if it says completed, so then they put you back into the ESL class until you can increase the other. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah. Yeah, they're very strict about that because some of those are training programs and you really need, especially the reading and writing, to be a higher level because you're reading things. Like you might be reading safety announcements or something on a label on a chemical bottle or something. So your reading and your writing have to be, filling out forms for the government, they have to be higher. So they really focus on that. That's a good question. So what happened was I looked at those of you who completed my form. I looked to see what classes you wanted. And then I selected a regular ESL class in case you didn't achieve the required benchmarks for the class you wanted. That's how I did it. So the office will look at that. So the office will contact you if they have questions. excuse me, that won't happen till August. Any other questions? So right now you should be getting your reports. Pauline.
Sorry, teacher, I have a question about this program. Sorry, I didn't follow the presentation. But if in this program there is financial support or just like this English course?
They're all free.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they are free, but there is no financing support, financial support.
Do you mean you get paid? Is that what you're saying?
Not to pay. It's like other program, maybe in college, they have financial, maybe loan, maybe grant,
No.
subsidy, something like that.
No, the province is paying for them.
Okay.
That's why it's good to, if you can get into some of these other programs, it can be really good because you can get your certificates, like your food handling ones, and you do have to pay some money, but you don't have to pay for the full course when you do the testing with the city. But it's beneficial to you to take it through the board. Any other questions? Okay, so now you should be, I sent the reports to both your personal Gmail and your student account. So open them and check to see if your report is there. Open the report and read it because you may have questions. So I'll give you a few minutes to do that. Haja?
Hi, teacher. Yes, I see the report, but I don't see my name in the report.
What do you mean?
Name is Kalyan. Name is Hagos. Another name is not my name.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Okay.
Do your report.
Okay.
Okay. Now, if you can't find your report, reload your screen, then it may show up. If you still can't find the email, let me know. Oh, and if you do have a question about your benchmarks, we can talk privately in the breakout room about it. So, because it is private. Zara?
Sorry, teacher, I didn't receive my benchmark.
Did you reload your screen?
Yeah, I reload.
Okay, I'll check.
Thank you.
I'll read your report.
Thank you.
about your placements in September. So I've already mentioned this, and I put this in the Google Classroom. It should come up in your email. If it doesn't, you may want to copy it and put it somewhere so you remember. Especially there's an email address here for you to contact the office if you need to change something or ask questions. So excuse me. You'll be placed on a wait list, and you're not automatically registered for a class in September. I told you that before. It's all done by wait list, and they decide the number of classes and they start putting students into the classes. With fewer classes, because there are cuts in the funding available next year, placement will be more limited than usual. So there might be less classes. That means that you may remain on the wait list until a space comes up in a class. The registration team will finalize all placements in late August based on availability. If a student cannot be accommodated in their preferred class, the team will contact you with alternatives or maintain their waitlist status. So the registration team will contact you. All students who have been referred to a class will receive an email from the office as early as possible by the end of August. Check your spam and junk folder. So when it comes to the middle of August, start checking your student account. And I think they're sending things to your personal account too, but I would check the student account and make sure that there's nothing in spam from the office. Because if they want to hear from you, or they want confirmation you're coming back and you don't respond, they're going to place another student there because they don't have time to be sending you emails, multiple emails. Okay, and then you watch for that email. And if you have a change or a question, then you can email them at the address given. But don't start emailing to ask about your class. Don't do that. Wait till you get a confirmation. If you don't have a class, they're going to send you something. And then you can email them with a question. If you try to get them before August 9th, they're either not going to reply because the board office closes down for a few weeks. And then when they come back, they have thousands of students they have to take care of. They won't have answers for you till later in August. But you should pay attention to your student account. Starting in the middle of August, start checking it for messages. Check it every day for messages. Because maybe something happens with your personal Gmail and the message doesn't go through. So you need to make sure that you open your student Gmail and check for messages. Any questions about this? Luna.
Yeah, thank you so much, teacher. I received my report card, and I have a question. Just like it is possible to, if a student who do not complete 80% attendance, maybe placed on a waiting list. Like I didn't I think I didn't complete 80% the attendance. Maybe I will be in the waiting list or not.
Well, everyone's on the waiting list, but certainly if the classes are getting full, then they'll probably take students who have 80% attendance before they place you, and they'll put you on the waiting list. They'll keep you on the waiting list. They won't say no, they'll just keep you on the waiting list.
Okay, like I will receive email from you or from a new teacher before September.
You will receive an email from the office.
Okay.
If you're going into a class, and your teacher will send you the information in September.
Okay.
But I think if you're not placed, they'll let you know you're still on the waiting list, and then you can ask them the question.
Okay.
And there's an email address there for you to contact them.
Okay.
That's a good question.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Zara.
Sorry, teacher, I want to be in a breakout room with you to talk.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, Patty.
Teacher, I just want to make sure if I wouldn't want to change my class schedule for next semester, do I need to contact the office to make the change?
You should wait till they send you a confirmation and then let them know you want to change.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, we need to contact them.
Yeah, you can't do it early. You can't do it right now.
Okay.
You have to wait for them to, yeah.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
All right. So I'm just going to go briefly into the breakout room with Zara. Let's see. Okay, Zara.
Certificates for that I was a student, for example, on this year. You know, if we can get it or not.
Hello, Zina.
Hi, Xavier.
I don't know, but I'm not sure. I think it could be fun to ask directly the teacher.
Okay.
Yeah, to be sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she said you can use this for work if you want to work or if you want to go to another school.
Yeah.
She said you can use this report.
Okay.
I think Zainab, you should talk to the office.
YMCA or OCDBs?
Yeah, OCDPs.
Okay. Thank you, Sarah.
Sorry, Zina, can you repeat your question again?
Yeah, I would like to know if we can get like a certificate that I was a student this year.
Oh, okay. But so we need to contact the OCSD, not YMCA?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not YMCA, not YMCA.
Oh, okay.
It's OCDSB. Yeah.
OCD something.
Yeah.
I think maybe you can ask the teacher because I want to ask for use the student's application, and I ask the teacher and teacher sent the email to the school. Maybe this way is better than you are.
Yeah. Okay.
Because teacher have to, how can I explain? Have to listen your reason. That's why.
Oh, okay.
You should explain your reason and after teacher send something maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I have a question. Did you ever to register the Did you
the
ever
program for study?
Karima, would you like to close your microphone, please? Someone is speaking.
Sorry.
I asked because for the same subject.
Sorry, Karima.
Yeah, Zainab, you need this certificate for registration in the some program?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Just send email and ask Angie.
Okay. Thank you, Karima.
Directly.
I just want to ask her, did you ever to register the GATE SET program, that's OCSD open to everyone. Did you know this program? It's for skier education training program. Teacher ever want us to book the schedule. They have ESL and the get the set program. Did you ever book this one? No. Yeah.
Which one are you talking about?
Sorry.
Which program are you talking about? Because me, I did the one. They have a program you can do in September. Healthcare aid, child care training, and the other one is 3. And they did I don't know what it's called.
I can share the program in the
I
chat.
think everybody
Yeah, I can.
attend, but
I can
depends on
share
your
the.
situation. For example,
the
your
program.
age, your residence, something like that.
Okay, I share the program in the chat bar. It's
I know the program, by the way.
yeah.
Because if you go to the website, you can see. If you can see, you can attend. Anybody can see the program.
Yes, but if we choose the this program, we cannot choose ESL. Is this right?
I think yes. I am not
Yes,
sure
I
about
think they have.
I understand your question, but I am not sure about this.
Yeah.
Yes, this one I think they have to invite you. You have to go and or send them email you are interested, and they have to invite you so you can register.
Okay, so just register and ask her OCSD office.
Yes, and you are priority if you are in this class, you know.
Yes. Yes. But, actually, I already applied this program, but I don't accept. I don't get any response, so I'm not sure if is anyone to apply or join the program before. Yeah.
Me, I apply for the student support worker. I apply and I went there for the seminar. So I didn't get any email yet. They say mid June, but I don't know. I'm waiting for the email to confirm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Maybe I will confirm to the office. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, Jim Lees, tomorrow you and I, we have a breakout room, okay? We have a reading activity in the breakout room tomorrow, okay? The class is not finished.
Okay. At what time?
Tomorrow afternoon.
Okay.
How are you? Are you fine, Jim Lees?
Huh?
Are you okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Patty, did I answer your question? I can't remember.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes? Okay.
Yes, you already answered my question. Thank you.
Okay.
Sure.
Are there any other questions? Halika.
Oh, teacher, I just want to talk to you.
Okay. We can go to breakout room.
The next term.
Yes.
Something like that.
Probably you are attending maybe 1 month ago. That's why there is not enough evidence, like you're speaking or writing, something like that. That's why you can see EA.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm lost. Can you help me to understand what you are speaking about?
Are you lost? Do you need a torch?
No, the lamp.
Do you need a torch? You don't see us?
Not. No,
You need glasses?
I've already my.
Xavier, please, Xavier.
Come on, today's the last day, okay? Let us joke a little bit.
There is something incredible in my record. My placement benchmark is higher than my achieve benchmark.
Your what, Evrad?
When I did the first test, my first benchmark to attend this class.
Yeah.
Yes, this benchmark is higher than the last one.
Okay, tell me, this term is your first time or the second one?
The first one.
The first one?
Yes.
Yeah, if I remember, the teacher said last time that it could be different, it could be a difference between the benchmark you got when you did your test and the benchmark you will get at the end of the term. Sometimes they can give you a benchmark which is not really real when you do your test. I remember to hear something like that.
Okay.
You know, that was a test, okay? They just make a test. They saw you for one time already, but with the teacher, you spent something like more than 3 months, okay? You know, so she knows you well than them. Okay, she can really know your level. She can really know your level. How can I say? Oh,
I understand, Xavier, but
you understand? Okay,
yes,
thank you.
if you are in front of an employer, right, and you will see the true benchmarks on the same page.
Okay.
You understand what I mean?
Say it again, please. Oh, sorry, teacher is there.
No, it's okay. I'm going to talk to Aaliyah first. I'll come back and talk to you, Patty.
Hi, teacher. Can I make a breakthrough with you?
Yeah, just a second. I'm going to talk to Aaliyah first.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Xavier.
Yeah.
Are you here?
Yeah, I'm there.
Thank you. Okay. I was saying that if you are in front of an employer, right?
Yeah.
You have this report and you have the true benchmarks on the same page.
Yeah.
The employer is not the friend of Angie, right? So,
okay. Yeah. Keep on.
When you look at the first benchmark, you have this grade, this and this and this.
Yeah.
And at the final grade, there is a decrease. What will he think about you?
Of course.
You getting my point?
Yeah, I get what you say. So I think that maybe Angie means that you did not make progress, maybe?
Maybe.
I suppose, okay? I'm not Angie. Okay?
It's very strange.
So you need to work hard for the next term.
Obviously.
Yeah. That's why tomorrow I'm going to have a breakout room with you. Okay? Tomorrow we have a breakout room. Oh, breakout room. I'm going to miss breakout room for a long time, for 2 months.
Okay, thank you, Xavier.
No problem.
This report, or did you receive any other document?
For me, just one, but I am waiting second one.
Yeah, the teacher said you should receive two reports, just
Yes.
one progress report and another.
Two report?
Oh,
Zara, have you got two report?
Not exactly, just one progress report.
did you?
Yes.
Just asking, are we gonna receive one more?
Because I want to. Okay, I wrote the email in teacher because I want to use my report for citizenship test.
Oh.
That's why I am waiting one more, but probably different. Not progress report. I don't know which is the name. But
The thing we just received, what is this for? I'm just so confused.
Just your report. Just
yeah. Progress report and teachers said IE and I something like that.
Well, what is this gonna do? Like this thing we received, they didn't say pass or fail or anything else, only the numbers. Like I don't know. I'm not sure.
Because there is no pass or fail, something like that. If you want to continue your education, this kind of education, the next teacher just look your progress report and decide to attend your club or not.
And I want to ask her, when your class start? Is it start from September? Because I'm not sure. I just joined in March this year.
Yeah, is what I want to say. I'm this class for a long time, and to change the level, it take a lot of time.
No, it's depends. Sorry, Pauline. It's depends on the way you progress.
Let me finish.
Okay, I'll let you finish.
What I want to say, this is from September up to June. Some people, they cannot even get the progress report because you don't do a lot of assessment. You can move fast and you cannot move fast.
Yeah.
Because there is a number of tests you have to do. If you don't have the chance to do that test, maybe if they need like 6 months to do that kind of the test and you don't do them, of course, you cannot change the level. But if the teacher notice that you are above of the level where you are, even when you pass 2 or 3 tests, he can ask to go to another level. So that's why I said I meet some people. Of course, depends of the effort you use, depends of how you pass. Some people can pass 2 years in the same level.
Right? 2 years?
Yeah, even more than that.
Oh my God!
That's why
they
I
don't
want
have
the
other things.
The truth I meet. Normally, if you start in September up to June, you can change something. But some people pass 2 years in the same level. That is normal. Don't think it's a how can I say?
It's a must. It's an obligation.
It's not a must. Okay. You have to attend. You have to do effort.
Yeah.
Yeah, to pass. If you don't have maximum of tests, you cannot go in another level. Okay.
Yeah. So so I need to attend from September to June. I will pass all the semester. Yeah. Because my report card show there's you need more time to correct additional evidence in your portfolio because I joined in the March, so maybe there's no evidence to show my portfolio or my assessment. Not enough. Yeah.
Chun, you started in March.
Yes. Yes. March to June.
March to June.
Yeah.
So your progress report does not satisfy you.
Yes, because they show there is need more time to correct additional evidence to demonstrate which benchmark you have
You know
achieved.
what? You know what? I started the class in September, and in January I moved to the next term. But in my progress report, I did not get benchmarks in every point. Okay, I just get benchmarks in listening and speaking. In the reading and writing, I did not get any benchmarks. But in this report I got today, I have benchmarks in all the point: listening, speaking, reading, and writing. Okay, and I realized that I made progress. Okay, so I think that is not something that is not a thing that can for what you can be worried. Okay, just be patient and work hard. You will make progress. And the essential thing is to speak English, I think, not getting benchmarks.
Of course.
We need to make real progress in speaking, writing, reading, and so on.
Yes.
So if you make progress, you will get your benchmarks in the next term.
Yeah. So I need to complete my next turn. Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
And what I can say, you see, you start in March. Since March, how many topic we start?
Yeah, is that the problem?
There's no many topic, and the assessments they count everything. If it's in reading, I don't know if we did like more than 3 assessments since March, because June you cannot account June. You say March, April, and May. I don't know if we exceed 3 assessment in every in reading, in writing, you see. That's why.
Yeah, Pauline has a point. So since, for example, April 1, 2, there were 4 listening or 5 listening. So you see, it's hard to get enough assessments if you come from the assessment center to change the benchmarks. Right? So Pauline is right.
And Andrew, can I make a breakthrough with you?
Sure.
Thank you.
Hi, Patty.
Hi, Andrew. Thanks for your report card. Yeah, I just want to ask her some question. I noticed that OCSD offer the GETS SET program. It's a
Yes.
skier education training program. Yeah. If my goal is to improve my English speaking skill and want to more opportunity to use English everyday conversation, would you recommend the program over ESO?
It actually is a very good program. However, I think once you go there, you really can't come back and take ESL. So since you just started, right, you have assessment center marks, right?
Yes.
You came from the assessment center here?
Yeah.
So you should really stay in a regular ESL class until you can get some more assessments.
Yeah.
That's my.
Yeah. And I remember you mentioned that the SAT program and ESL can only choose one at a time, right?
Right. Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I will think about it. And also, I'm interested in applying for the health employment network program during the work skills, and understand that one requirement is CLB 7. So in that case, would you recommend I continue taking ESL next term to work toward achieving CLB 7?
Yes. Are you a permanent resident?
No, I'm oh yeah, PR, yeah.
Good. Yes, World Skills is an excellent program. If they're asking for 7 completed or in progress.
Yeah.
7 completed?
Yes, because about the healthcare associate, its requirement is 7, because maybe have some risk or something emergency case. So I know the requirement is 7. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So you should try to increase it now. Let's see I'll just look at your marks and see what's going on. So, yeah, looks like. All right. So you have one level 7 completed assessment. Right?
Yeah.
And none at 6 at level 7. None at 7. So, and 1, 2, 3, 2 at 7 in writing. So you have a few. It would take some time, but I would say try to increase it in our program first.
Yeah.
Because it's a free program. And then you can do, when did you start? You started
March.
March, yeah.
Yeah.
So at least do another term, see how it goes, see if you can get up to that level 7, as long as the teacher is testing at 7. See, I did some tests at 7, so, but she may not, or he may not. So then you may have to wait till you get completed 6s, go to 7, and then complete that. I know sometimes it takes time. In the meantime, you might want to go back to World Skills and ask them if they have anything at level 6 that you can do.
Yeah.
But I think there's those programs that you take them once and that's it. So they'll probably tell you to come back and try to get your levels up to 7.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe level 7 is a good level to help me to go back to the healthcare field.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just that you may have to invest at least another year trying to do it.
Yeah, yeah. So I need
you have to be prepared for that. Yeah.
Okay, so I need to start from September to next June. Is it right?
Right.
Okay. Okay.
So you'll go into a level 6. So if they offer you the Get Set, I would say take the ESL because your goals are different.
Yeah.
And you've just you're still fairly new. So say you want the ESL at 6, all skills, and then try to do as many assessments as possible to get the teacher to move you up. You already have a few at level 7, and then maybe if she moves you up or he moves you up in January, then you'll have level 7. Maybe you'll get enough to complete.
Yeah, yeah.
So
okay.
That's how that works. So yes, you have to invest another year.
Yeah.
In the meantime, you can work on, in the summer, just work on things like keep writing. It's amazing what you can do on your own. And I know you're a good student, and you're committed. So I know you do it. And I think you should just keep writing, keep listening to podcasts and watching the news and writing things, and that will help.
Yeah. Okay. I see.
Okay.
Maybe I will turn back to ESL. Yeah. Continue my ESL.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I would advise, because you're going into a very, a program that's going to guarantee you that you can perhaps get a job. So you want to get the level up while you can in ESL.
Yeah.
So that you can enter that programs.
Yeah. Okay. I see. Okay. Thank you, Angie.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for.
And good choice.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah. We turn back.
You've done really well.
Okay. So we turn back to the main call.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm saying, let me just be clear. In September, like this next year, I am going back to high school. But I have a question. All of this time for like November to this June, all of this time where it goes, I study, but if my level is not changing, so where does all of this time goes? Like,
But I think if you have like a level 5, you can go in high school.
oh, it's not gonna change. Like this thing doesn't work with high school.
Above level 5, you can go anywhere you want. I'm telling you, in this program you can follow your the other program. Don't worry about that. I think for level 5, unless you decided to stay here, but it's what we say. The issue is not to get the high level. The issue is to know exactly the language. I think
Exactly.
I like that, Pauline. Thank you. That's a good explanation. And so I think a lot of students are under this feeling that if you sit in class for a few months, your level goes up. That's its performance, right? And there's requirements. So when you were complaining there were too many assessments, those assessments were helping you to move forward. That's how it works. Assessments, observation, for me, that's the way it works. It's not, and 3 months is not a lot of time. You're just getting used to the whole process in 3 months. So,
teacher?
Yes?
What time this class started? Like in January?
It started in September.
Okay, so from September to June.
Right, it's like high school, it's the academic year. And Pauline's right about the adult high school. So when you go there, they have their own assessments. They're doing their own thing. Once you are at level 5, they can accept you. They'll test you, and then that's a different story, because that's not ESL.
Teacher, I have a question, please.
Yes.
Please, teacher, what are the conditions to move to the next term?
You have to have the assessments, the participation, and the attendance.
Okay.
Teacher, attendance.
Oh, I did not finish, please. So, concerning my case, am I going to move to the next term?
Did you get a progress report?
Yes, I got it. I don't want to talk to you in the breakout room. I want to talk to you in front of everyone, knowing if I'm going to move or not.
Yeah, I understand. Let's see. Okay. No, you'll be at the same level.
You're going to be at the same level?
Yes.
Okay.
Teacher, question?
Yes.
In the report card says this like attendance. It says out of possible 91 session days. Is it the session that we're supposed to do it?
Yes. So a 3-hour, like today, 3 hours, that's a session.
Okay. So how much session is for us to be eligible to stay? Like if we have, for example, 80.
It's 80%. You have to calculate it. Yeah, I was looking at that.
80%. Oh.
Yeah. So just divide and you'll see if you got the 80%.
Oh.
So teacher, 80% is about how many hours?
Oh, I have no idea.
You have no idea.
I don't look at the numbers.
Maybe. Can we say 240, something like that? Maybe.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yes.
200?
40. As far as I know.
How much? 214.
Yes. Not 14, 40.
40.
240.
Pauline?
Teacher, I have how can I say that? I have a suggestion. Like in my case, I don't have enough attendance, and this could be impacting my next admission registration. But like in my case, it's because sometimes I have a young child, and sometimes in the winter is not easy. He was sick, and I was looking for a job. That's why sometimes if I had the interview, if I prepare for an interview, I was not regularly in class, but not because I don't want to study. So,
I understand.
I suggest to help me to get chance for next term, because to be honest, I want to study English, but sometimes I'm not regular student.
And the suggestion I have, I know that you were emailing me, so that you have to email the teacher and let them know the reason why you're away. That's really important. Especially at your level, you're capable of doing it. The lower levels, it's hard for them. But that's why I asked for an email, because I keep track of all the emails. And so if the office asks me about your attendance, I can explain, well, your child was sick, she had a job interview, whatever. And those are valid reasons. Now, you still are marked absent because the government says absent is absent. I don't have control over that. But if the office were to say, is it okay to let her continue? I would say yes, of course, because the excuses are valid.
I did, but I don't know if I had enough. Sometimes, it's not easy to send email every day for the same reason. Sometimes, to be honest, I was ashamed to repeat the same reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand. Just a couple of days later, send me another email. You're still away. That's all. You don't have to do it every day.
Okay. Thank you so much for a good time with me.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Hacha? Just a second. Hacha?
Yes, I have a question. I register for September for the student worker program for September, and I attend the assessment and registration workplace. I attend that in May 20. I do the registration and all of that. I don't know, am I going to there or I have to continue with this class?
You wait till August and they will let you know.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Xavier?
Yeah, teacher, would you like to tell me why I'm not going to move? So that can help me to work on it in order to make progress for the next term.
Yeah, it's your weaker skills, which are listening, that you really need to, because it's a lot lower, the benchmark. I'm not going to say what they are, don't worry. but they're a lot lower. So that's part that needs, it started to improve. So if you could work on your listening skills and some of these things, this is what you're going to focus on in the summer. If you're really interested in getting your benchmarks, I'm talking to everybody, then you choose the weaker skill and you work on it. So listening is easy. You're listening like all the time, right?
So my big problem is the listening?
The big weakness is listening, and you don't have enough writing assessments. So
I don't have
it's just a matter of getting enough assessments.
Sorry, I don't have what?
Enough writing assessments.
Enough writing assessment?
Right.
Okay. Because of the absence?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know. The absences do affect things. You certainly have a better chance if you start. I know that you're waiting on a waiting list. You go in when they tell you to, right? At the office. But if you start in September, it certainly is a lot easier to do this program. To start in September, because you have a whole year to accumulate all these assessments. But sometimes things are out of your control. You can't do it that way. I understand. And if you're looking, you're supposed to be looking at your assessments and what your marks are, and looking at the comments I'm making in speaking and writing, and working on those consistently. It does make a difference. So if you're getting low marks in one area, for example, the listening, then that's easy. And I'm always telling you, Randall's cyber listening, I'm always giving you examples of what you can do. So you should do them. And you'll be amazed if you have that 15-minute commitment every day, how much you can improve your benchmarks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Saba, you had something?
Yeah, in my case, I was like, sometimes I will be out in appointment, and then I have only my mobile, and I can enter only from my computer. Sometimes I miss, and I just say to the class, maybe tell, and sometimes they are already out of class. So these things will be considered in the attendance?
Yes, we're certainly fair about attendance. If it's legitimate reasons, yes.
Yeah.
But if it's like what we call chronic, where the absences have been from one class to another, then there's a problem.
And the time I was traveled.
Yeah, and the traveling.
I missed a lot of. Okay. Yeah, hopefully all will be okay.
Yeah, well, sometimes you have to choose. Like if you're waiting a long time to travel to see your family or an emergency happens, you have to go.
Yeah.
So you have to choose, it's the adult life, right? You have to choose sometimes. Unless the absences are extreme and unsupported and you haven't been contacting the teacher, then that's going to be a problem where the office will say,
what are you talking about?
you back on the waiting list.
Okay, is there any other contribution to Non, tout le temps, là, non, dans tous les questions. Alors, elle nous laisse nous exprimer.
Okay, any other questions? Sarah.
Teacher, I need to talk to you in the breakout room.
Okay.
Thank you.
راتلونکي کال کې برته په دغه صنف کې کیا یو بل شی د انتخاب کړی
یا ما شي درست نه دی انتخاب.
Guys, I'm going to meet you.
Hi, Dima.
Yes.
Today is the last day. Everyone is good luck.
Yeah. Good life. Good luck.
I want to ask him, when you have a six, you change the glass, or I don't know.
If we pass, I think Angela, she's going to teach us.
Before I have six and 255. But now I have six. I pass, but I don't know when I stay class or level six. All six listening speaking is the best. Level 7, I think. I don't know.
probably you can go to next level. Probably because all of them is 6, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Also depends on your attending time, as far as I understand.
Okay, bye everyone. Good luck. Another glass.
We will see.
Oh, where are you going? We did not finish.
Not finished. The term is finished. Yes.
Halika,
Yes, Sarah.
did you get change from September to June in your benchmark or not?
Yeah. Yes, like last time, like hold on. Before it was listening and speak, like listening was 6 and other was 5. But right now, like listening and speaking is 6 and other 2 is 5.
That sounds good.
Okay. So I wish everybody a wonderful summer. Thanks for all your hard work. And whatever you're doing in the fall, I wish you good luck
Yes, thank
and
you.
success. You're welcome.
Teacher, thank you for your patience, support, and kindness. Yeah.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, I really appreciate everything you taught.
Thank you,
Excellent. Lovely.
teacher. All the
Thank
best.
you
Have a
very
nice
much.
summer.
See you, everyone.
And we are going to miss you for a long time.
Oh, sorry.
Guys, wishing you the best for the future.
Thank you. Thank you.
Enjoy the summer. Bye.
Enjoy your
Yes.
summer and thank you for your patience and your assistance.
You're welcome.
Have a great summer. Bye-bye.
Yes. Have a wonderful summer.
Thank you.
You too.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.